Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope that you are doing well. Merit Beauty had reached out to me about trying their holiday collection. I just thought it was the cutest little gift set, and I know we're kind of in that territory of do you have time to order something right now? But I thought it would also make just a great little present for anyone. Good for Christmas Eve look, good for New Year's. So I thought we would play around with it today. It has 5 products in it that just kind of create a look. So it has their face oil, brow pomade, mascara, a lipstick, and a really beautiful red that I'm really excited about, and then highlighter. So this is kind of the fresh faced red lip look, which for me is exactly what I look for the holidays, for New Year's. So I thought this was going to be fun to play around with. Most of these are new products for me. I have tried their brow pomade before. I've tried it in the brown color, and for me it didn't really work. So I'm curious to try it in the neutral, which is their non-tinted color, see how I like it, and if it's any different than the brown one that I wasn't crazy about. I feel like with any fresh faced look, good eyelash curl is always important, so I'm just going to get that out of the way. I still haven't tried the Merit Beauty foundation, but I kind of feel like most of their imagery is very, very light complexion product. So I'm sure their foundation is on the more light to medium side instead of a full coverage foundation. I'm going to start by putting on this serum. I guess I called it an oil before, sorry, but it's cute little travel size of it, and it does separate, so I'm just giving it a little shake or putting it on my hands. Very cute packaging. Just gonna press that into my skin just to give it a glow before putting on. I'm gonna just use concealer, but I guess you could put foundation over the top of this. Add a little bit more. That was one pump. Going in with the second. One thing I'm very happy to see is that there's no sparkle or glitter in this oil, so it's definitely just about a very minimal, just adding some dewiness to your skin. I feel like my face always turns a little bit red whenever I'm pressing product into it, so I'll let it calm down while I'm putting on some concealer, and then we'll see what we think. But I can already start to see a little bit of glow building up here. But it's nice. It's not heavy on your skin, not sticky. In fact, it doesn't really feel like I'm wearing anything, so I see kind of that serum finish. It does give a feeling of smoothness, which is nice. So I'm gonna go in with my Glossier G11 Stretch Concealer. I was also thinking if I was gonna use a foundation, I would use the Westman Atelier foundation because I feel like you can be kind of light with that, but I'm just gonna do concealer for right now. I use this all the time as kind of a concealer foundation mix. It's just super easy to use, never looks heavy, and always kind of looks like your skin. I'm gonna put some around my nose. I just blew my nose so you can see how red it gets. And I'm also a little bit hormonal because I'm just finishing up my period, and so my skin is kind of on the rebound from all of that. Also, of course, it's I always have something small on my face. I'm just leave it alone, and then I end up picking it and it turns into this huge mess. I realized I also had an air purifier on, which I usually turn off when I'm filming because it makes a fuzzy noise in the background, so hopefully you guys didn't hear too much of that. I'm especially going around kind of my mouth area, any redness I have there, because we're going to put on a red lip. Otherwise, I'm not worrying too much about the rest of my skin. Like I was saying before, I feel like Merit Beauty's aesthetic is definitely very fresh-faced. And you do get that cute little tote bag with your first order. And then I believe that it's free shipping with orders over $40. So if you're still looking for a Christmas gift for someone, I think this would make a really cute set, especially if they're interested in Merit Beauty. This is a nice sampling of their products to get to try out, and it comes in a cute little box. So a couple more little spots. I think that serum is really nice. It's definitely dried down, I don't even feel it on my skin. I feel like it's giving my skin a nice little pick-me-up. I am going to brush my brows a little before putting on brow gel, just so they're in kind of the right position. Just using the back of the Westman Atelier brow pencil. And now let's try out this clear brow gel. So my issue with the, wow, this is very white. Okay. My issue with the colored one was that I felt like it wasn't wet enough. It just dried out so quickly. This one's really interesting because it looks really opaque in the container and kind of on the brush, but when you actually put it on your brows, it's totally transparent. You do have to kind of brush it through though. Okay, we're gonna see how that works. This is kind of what happened with the colored one, is I tried it the first time and I was like, oh, I really like this because it wasn't too wet, but then it just got so dry so quickly. So I will keep you posted on what I think about this. Why sometimes first impressions are hard, because I do like how it's performing right now, but if it's dry by tomorrow and it's not going to put any more product on my brow, then that's kind of a bummer. I will say, as far as transparent brow gels go, that one is great. I don't see any little white specks. Definitely a soft hold which is nice. Okay, next up I'm going to use their mascara. This is the Clean Lash Lengthening Mascara. I just think like this miniature packaging is so cute. I haven't worn mascara in so long. Very natural, definitely lengthening versus volumizing. Very small amount of product that actually gets transferred onto your eyelashes. Considering how big of a brush this is, it's kind of surprising, but again, very natural, but you can see the difference. So this one obviously has mascara, this one does not. Let's do both eyes. Nice that it's not clumpy. I'm curious to see if this will transfer underneath my eyes or not. I feel it like really drying down on this side, so my hope is that it's not going to transfer, because sometimes with these mascaras they will like stay kind of soft and oily, but I definitely feel it kind of, you know how to describe it, but like kind of like hardening on this side. So fingers crossed that's a good sign. Now I'm going to go in with a highlighter. This is their Bounce Day Glow Highlighting Balm. Really pretty kind of marbling color. I wonder if this is going to be too dark on me. I'm going to go on my cheekbones, blend that in. Very pretty. I like that it has some warmth to it. I feel like I don't really have a lot of highlighters that have this shade. It's kind of like a pearly pink with some like tan and taupe in there. I'm going to put some on my eyelid, all the way up to my brow bone, on kind of like the bridge of my nose, tips of my nose, Cupid's bow. Very subtle again. Definitely goes with their aesthetic of like bare skin. You definitely wouldn't know someone was wearing highlight. Well, you'd know someone was wearing highlighter, but it'd be very like subtle, pretty highlight. Feels really like fresh faced. And then the last thing in the kit is this really gorgeous red lipstick. This is in the shade Aperitif. I love the packaging for their lipsticks. It's really luxe. And I really, really like this color. It's like a kind of like a fresh orange red, but it still leans cool enough where it's not going to make your teeth yellow. I literally almost just started humming Christmas carols. It feels very festive. Not as pigmented as I thought it would be. It's like a balmy feeling, so it's super comfortable on. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of it on the back of my hand. You can do this with any lipstick, but since this set doesn't really come with a blush, I'm going to make my own. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a little bit of the serum. I was going to take some of the highlight, but the serum will give a really pretty finish to a blush. So I'm just going to do a little like mixing pot on the back of my hand and just kind of pop that onto my cheeks for some extra color. What a cute, easy 5-minute holiday look. I feel like this set is so nice. Feels like you have like everything that you actually need in it for a really low maintenance red lip. I love the shade of this red lip. Like I was saying, it's just like so bright and vibrant, but then it also is cool enough where it makes your teeth look white, which is really nice and always important when you're picking the right shade of red. I just feel like everything's really easy to use in this kit. Again, jury's out on the brow gel. So far, really liking the mascara and how it looks. Very natural, but definitely lengthening, which is great. I could have given my eyelashes better curl. But overall, I would say enjoying this kit. I think it's super adorable and a really nice gift. I'll have it linked down below for you guys in case you need a last minute Christmas gift or you just want to treat yourself to something nice for the holidays, like sticking everything back in here. But how cute is this? I just think that's so adorable. Also just think anything mini is really cute. I am having a hard time believing that it's Christmas in just a couple of weeks. We did like gingerbread houses this weekend and decorated a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, I just feel like this time of year flies by. So I'm hoping you guys have some really nice fun plans for the holiday next week. I will try my best to still get up content in those weeks. I'll have some time off from like my regular job, which will be really nice. So hopefully I can get some more stuff up for you guys. I know today was a quick one, but this look was really quick and easy to put together. So I feel like that speaks well of this kit. Definitely my mindset with makeup these days, and I'm sure for you guys too. So it's always good to have like a nice, easy look in your back pocket for holiday gatherings. Yeah, something fresh and fun to wear. So wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye!